And now we have our guest segment, and we have our very own DIY diva, Angie B, and she's gonna cook 2 things for us. So why don't you tell us what you're gonna do?
Okay, so Paige and Zahir, I'm excited to be here because Thanksgiving is like right around the corner, and I have some really great DIY tips for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Perfect for the holidays. We love pumpkin.
Yes, we do.
So we have pumpkin right here. I don't know if anyone did any Halloween pumpkining kind of. No.
No.
I lined up at Starbucks.
We needed you a month ago.
Well, if you have any like residual pumpkin from Halloween, like this is a great opportunity to utilize your leftover pumpkin, or you can even just get like a puree. Right here we just have a puree of pumpkin. It's perfect. So what we're making first is our world famous, it's amazing, pumpkin bark.
Okay.
Okay, so it's really easy. You have just a few ingredients. It's no baking necessary, no cooking. Well, you do have to melt down your chocolate. We have milk chocolate and white chocolate chips over here, and we already have them melted down.
So how do you melt this? You just put them in the microwave, or?
Okay, so there's 2 ways.
Okay, well, I need one if we're gonna
Yes.
just chit-chat for a
I was
little.
waiting for Paige to do it.
I see. Okay. So one way is that you can put it in the microwave and like wait and wait for it to like melt, and you mix it as it's melting. Or if you have a double boiler, you can put the chips inside of the boiler, and it actually just like melts and gets smooth for you. So you have like 2 options.
Okay.
And this dish, honestly, it's perfect for like if you are going to a classroom party and everyone wants to bring like a dish. You know, it won't melt, it won't, you know, harden or anything like that because it's already settled. Or, I don't know if you're going to anyone's house for Thanksgiving,
Why
but
is
like,
why is she
or
the
like
only person
you,
getting an invite?
or like you, like
okay.
if the boo invites you over for Thanksgiving and you like want to show up with something, but you don't want to look like you tried too hard.
But I want to look domestic.
Right.
Right.
And like classy,
Yeah.
right? You can come with the pumpkin bark.
Like, look what I
It
did
doesn't
for you.
say it doesn't say you slaved all day in
Yeah.
the kitchen, but it says you were thoughtful.
I tried, but not too hard.
And you don't want to bring a main dish and mess it up. So.
Right, because then it's like, oh, who told you to bring a turkey? Like
Right.
you knew
Angie
I made
B.
the turkey.
Who made the potato salad?
All right, so let's do this. So the first step, as Zahir is just the first step. Okay, now Paige, I don't know how confident you feel about this.
So now we have like milk chocolate, white chocolate, and we have regular chocolate.
Yes.
Are we going to use both, or do we have a choice?
We're gonna, well, you know what? We're gonna do this part first, where we're gonna put the chocolate down.
Okay.
This is our first layer, okay? So it's the milk chocolate that we're gonna put down.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna put it down.
You hold up.
So Paige, I'm gonna ask you to just kind of like smear that across the entire pan.
And I'll continue to eat.
You do what you want. It's your life.
It's your world, we just live in it.
Exactly. Okay, so while Paige is doing that, I'm gonna explain the next step. So as she's smearing it across, what we're gonna do next, now here's the thing, right? We don't want it to be like a fudge consistency. We really want it to be like a bark.
Okay.
So we're gonna mix the pumpkin with the white chocolate.
Okay.
Get a little swirl happening.
Okay.
You know, we down with the swirl. Get a little swirl action happening. And then we're gonna add our pumpkin spice. Okay? Oh my God, Paige, that's amazing.
I know, I'm just really good at smearing.
Okay, perfect. So you can do whatever you want with that. So Zahir, I'm gonna ask you to just gently, don't put all of it, put about like half
Okay.
into the white chocolate.
But then okay.
Yeah, just put it in there.
And
It's
now
not gonna hurt you.
we're going to put the pumpkin spice into the white chocolate. Is this enough here?
A little more.
Oh, a little more here.
Okay, good. All right, so I have a plastic spoon, but let's use this one so we can be like fancy. So you mix that together.
As everyone knows, I'm fancy.
I licked this, is that okay?
Lick it. Lick it all you want. All right, so while Zahir is mixing the pumpkin into the white chocolate, I'm gonna be sprinkling some pumpkin. Doesn't it smell amazing?
It smells so good. It smells like Starbucks.
It is Starbucks. It actually is.
Like a holiday Starbucks.
I'm gonna sprinkle some pumpkin spice seasonings. I guess we can call it seasonings, into the mixture. So it's like nice and settled in. That looks really good.
It does.
You did a really good job.
You know.
Who knew you were so good at mixing?
Yeah.
I'm a little
I have other
uncomfortable.
talents.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna simply just put this on top of our chocolate layer. So that's kind of where you come back in with like the smearing. But I may be able to get it, look. I'm able to get it in just like one little spread. I feel like I need some background music. Okay, so Paige, if you can help me out and kind of just like smear it.
Well, I
a
licked
little.
that, so I don't want to
Oh,
reuse that.
that's true. You should.
So I know
don't
that
do
this
that in
is
my
like
kitchen.
pumpkin. Can we like substitute the pumpkin for like sweet potato, like around Christmas time, or?
Sweet potato bark?
Ew.
I mean, if
No,
you're
it's not
into
here.
that.
I mean,
If you're into that, I guess.
okay. Well, excuse me for trying to find other uses for other holidays.
Seriously.
It's perfectly fine. All right, so the interesting thing about the bark is that we can do it multiple ways. We can kind of have it like smooth like this or add a little crunch. So we have different options here. So we have
Ooh.
peanuts, we have walnuts, we have pumpkin seeds that are spiced, and also almond slices. So if you guys want, I don't know what you're into, you can pick whatever you want. This is the TTYL pumpkin
What are
bark.
you into?
Huh.
Peanut.
Let's get the walnuts in there.
You can just sprinkle it on top.
Okay.
I shouldn't have asked you.
So what's so wrong with using sweet potato? And now I'm stuck on that because
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
It is
It's
just
gross.
gross?
That's what's wrong with it.
We mainly reserve our sweet potatoes for like the dinner dishes or even like the pies, you know?
but we normally reserve pumpkins for carving and putting candles inside
Well,
of.
pumpkin is different these days.
Pumpkin pie.
Sweet potato pie.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm not answering
Whatever.
that. So, are we good with the walnuts or do you want
Yeah.
to do something else?
Oh,
That's it?
actually, I like peanuts.
Do some peanuts. Do whatever you want. Top it off.
What are those over there? Those are the pumpkin seeds, or
Those are pumpkin seeds. Those are almonds.
I don't like the way those smell. They smell spicy.
Okay, how about almonds?
Yeah, let's put
Do
some
that.
almonds in there.
Okay.
Let's eat some of these too.
Perfect. All right, so the next thing you want to do, once you have your entire layered pumpkin bark, all you're going to do is cover it up, pop it into the fridge
Okay.
overnight, and then it hardens and it's done. And because this is TV, we already have something.
Magically whipped this
Magically.
up while you were all sleeping.
Right.
Right, so this is the finished product. As you can see, you can kind of feel like it's hardened. And we're just gonna like cut it down so our audience members can try. So yeah, like I said, this is perfect for if you're just, having like a classroom party or maybe something at work, or if you're just going over to fam's house and you're like, look, I don't want to show up empty-handed, but I also don't want to spend a whole lot of money either. And you just do this, and it's like quick and simple. Oh, Zach here, could you like do the honors and kind of like give our audience a chance?
Yeah,
to
sure. Do I
see
get to try it first?
No.
No? All right, so who wants some? We're going to start right here. Go ahead, get in here. Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I had a piece coming over. It's really, really good. Go ahead and pass it over. Look, it's Thanksgiving. We're all sharing. Yeah, go eat it.
Y'all got lie.
It's really good. Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Very
Love
good.
it.
okay, audience? Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next Thanksgiving item.
Okay.
So we're gonna be done with this.
So I'll take this for you.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, so the next thing we're gonna make are my favorite. They're apple candles. Who's ever heard of an apple candle?
I haven't. What is this? Some medieval original Thanksgiving stuff?
No. Okay, so if you're gonna have people over and like your parents may say, oh, I need you to do something. Like you can distract your parents and say, I'm doing something really important. I'm making centerpieces. And they'll be like, oh my God, that's so important. Let me not bother you. But you're really just gonna be carving like holes in the top of an apple and putting tea lights in them to create like the centerpiece look. So we have this jar here because what you can do here, and I'm sure Paige, you would know exactly what to do with this. You can put like either,
You wouldn't.
Right. Clearly. And that's telling the truth though, because we don't have centerpieces. We all put our plate in our lap and sit around the TV.
You can layer a glass jar with apples already in them, or you can put like some other decorative pieces in. Like it's really whatever you want. Like I decided to just keep it simple, but you can put like, you know, some acorns in here to give it that fall look. You can put, you know, some like orange leaves, whatever you really want to spice it up, but it's totally up to you. So what I want to show you guys how to do is make the actual apple candle, because you're gonna make your own, okay?
Yes.
So I'm gonna show you how to make one. So all you do is at the center of the apple, you kind of just go in a circle, and you want to make it like around the same size as the tea light. And you want to go deep enough so that it'll like actually sit in there.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, so it should just like pop out. Oh, that's not big enough. That's what she said. Not big enough.
She said it. I didn't. I didn't say it.
Okay. So that should be good. It has to go in more though. Sorry, I should not have made these.
We're just gonna pretend at this point.
It has to go in a little more.
So you got to get pretty far in there to.
You do. You really do. Because the cool thing about these apple candles is that what's gonna happen is the natural apple scent is gonna emit. So you have like your own little makeshift type of candle.
I'm
of
giving
like,
Blake like $7
wow.
a month
yeah.
for that.
So you simply do that, and if you can just light it for me.
Oh yeah, I'll light your fire. Ooh. Oh no.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. I guess I'm not romantic enough.
Okay, perfect. So once you have a couple of these,
So cute.
like just kind of like spread out, and you have like that
smell
green.
it already.
Yeah, you do. You have that green apple fresh scent. It's like perfect for the centerpiece. I don't know if you guys want to give it a try.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So like you don't want to cut it in there, so at least flush. Just like leave it.
If you want it to go in a little lower, you can.
Okay.
That was actually my goal. I was trying to like drop it in there a little lower, but this is still fine because you still kind of also want it to have a candle look. No. Mm-mm. You don't want to do that.
Put it on your head and I'll throw a. Yeah.
Babe, just
Okay.
taking this
Now
completely.
you go the next step. Pull it all out.
Okay. Let me see. They trust me with knives here. Look at that.
Oh, you're okay. Now, see, that's a really good technique because what you're doing, you're getting skin and flesh all at once.
I told you guys, I'm a lot smarter than you guys give me credit for. Oh,
Okay.
and then I go and mess it up. Yep. Or is that too wide now?
No, that's actually perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go. And you can even kind of like put a
To
little,
secure it, yeah.
Yeah. Give it a little
You wanna light it?
elbow. I'm not good at that, so I think you should.
And then so once these are done, we just leave them on the table. We're going to
Yeah.
put them in that.
You leave them on the table. Tea lights typically burn out in about 3 hours. So, I mean, it'll last through dinner, even
Great.
dessert, and you just have a nice little display. You know, parents will brag that you did it, you came up with it.
Can we put them in there
No.
like
What
that?
if
or
it
no?
falls?
Oh. Like if we like even them out? No, that's not extra decorative. No.
It's really up to you.
Okay,
You
whatever.
make it your own.
Oh,
So I
that's
would even
fair.
say have like some other little candles to go around it. But it's actually a really nice little display and it's perfect for the holidays. Apples are in season. Apples are in season right now, so you can actually get a lot of apples for like less money than you typically would spend. So like a bag of these apples typically will cost you anywhere from like $3 to $3.50, $3 that is. So yeah, you can totally do it.
$350.
Right, of course.
Sack of apples.
Right. Talk about inflation.
You guys are nuts. So, yeah, so definitely give it a try. It's super easy, super simple, and does not break the budget at all. And it makes you look really crafty and just like amazing.
And you can like use that as
Eat
a
it
timer.
after.
Oh yeah, or
When
that
you're
too.
done.
Hey, you can slice them up and make yourself like a nice little apple pie or even an apple crisp.
So like I never have to buy air fresheners again, basically.
You don't have to.
I just use this.
Exactly.
And it really does smell like an apple.
But you will need a fire extinguisher.
Yes.
So this is something great that you can all try at home for your Thanksgiving. If you try it, let us know how it worked out for you. Okay, until next time, TTYL.
Seeing other people struggle with not having food to feed their families
TTYL.